gotta get it off my chest. Ain't no competition when you're in it. Let you know that you're the best. If I never told you, baby, I really do appreciate it. Keep on.
Welcome to the good, the bad,
and the bad.
I'm Kamina.
I'm Marie.
And I'm Al.
Ooh, should I have turned off the video?
I just turned it down.
I'll be right back.
We're at Marie's house. I mean, I know we haven't said it before, but this is Marie's place, so we're here recording, and she had to turn down the stereo. So, we're here today, and we thought we'd talk about a couple of topics. We thought we'd talk about a couple of topics, and so this time and we also do have a guests. So we're going to talk about a couple of things. This week we're more leaning on different type of relationships, and we're going to dive more into the lesbian lifestyle because I've been inboxed by a lot of people, women, men, asking about the lifestyle as far as topics, titles, and how it all happens. Something just happens.
To the light, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Marie, what's going on with your lights?
I paid the bill.
Yeah, they have a mind of their own, but it looks better though.
I don't like it, but can I pull us closer? I feel cut off.
But if I pull in closer, you'll get cut off.
Oh, never mind.
I can push it as far as that.
That's better.
Oh, that's better. Oh, do you guys see her projector up there? Yeah, that heifer has a movie theater, okay? Okay, so so the first thing that we want to talk about is there's a movie that's out, and what is it called?
No Strings Attached.
No Strings Attached. So we just wanted to talk about it. We haven't seen the movie, but we pretty much know.
Ashton Kutcher and some other white girl. Yeah.
And then No Strings Attached. The movie's about basically two friends that met and they don't want a relationship. They're not looking for a relationship, and all they want to do is just have sex because they both make each other feel good. They bust great nuts and stuff. Hey.
Can you say that on TV? I mean,
our blog. So they bust nuts and they're enjoying it, and they're not supposed to catch feelings. And the question is, can you have sex without catching feelings for your partner? And if that is the case, how does it start? And why? Right. And why do people even get into that, or just find someone else?
That is a good question, because that's like what I wonder. Why ever enter into that type of situation?
With the fucking the doing that without being in an actual relationship.
Yeah. Or even dating, like no strings attached means that. Like we're not even dating, we're just sexual partners.
Having sex, yeah.
That's it.
I would say, in my opinion, sometimes it's just one of those nights or one of those days where it jumps off in that way. Where you guys have not established a relationship, but you're attracted physically to each other. They turn you on, you turn them on, and bam, it happens. But then just because you lay down with someone does not mean that you're ready for that relationship thing, commitment, you're my girlfriend, you're my boyfriend type of thing.
So do either of you choose that person, or is it a friend, or is it a one-night stand? Because that's one night. It sounds like a one-night stand.
No, it could be a friend. I could be friends with someone, and it's just it happens that way. I know you, you know me.
So I could call you and be like, Marie, I'm horny, come over.
If I want you to, yeah.
A friend?
Yeah.
How do you want your friend if they're supposed to be a friend?
Just because we're friends don't mean I can't appreciate either you're handsome or you're beautiful or you're sexy or you're this or you're that. I can still see that in my friends.
And I can see that too, but a sexual attraction.
I'm not sexually attracted to none of my friends.
Like, I think you guys are attractive people.
Okay.
Thanks.
I can't imagine myself, let's say, laying in my bed, feeling horny and thinking,
Think about one of
let me
us.
text.
Ow.
Well,
No.
okay, not you, maybe Marie.
No.
Okay, wait. But no, seriously, like, you would be the last people that I would think of.
Of course.
But if we, okay,
Marie.
because, no, just listen, because of the friendship we've established. That's why. Because we've never taken it there. I've been friends with people before that we're cool, we're friends, but we're not as close like as you and I are.
Oh,
so I don't feel like
level.
yeah, like I feel like she's kind of like a sister to me. So I kind of couldn't have
So
that.
you wouldn't
feeling.
do that.
But
so.
if it was like a new girlfriend, let's say, or a guy friend that I met somewhere, and we're hanging out, just chilling, but we're not as friends, and that's like my family. And they called me on that, and I was attracted, then yeah.
So it's different type of friends. That's what
Yeah.
she's saying. And you?
Me what?
How do you feel about sex with no
Strings
attached? Have you done it before?
Nope.
Never?
So
No.
you always been in a relationship with the person you were having sex with?
No.
Okay.
But I've always had feelings for a person that I've had.
Oh, that's why. So you're more of an emotional type of person.
I certainly am. I think outside of my natural sexual attraction to people, like, I need the emotional in order to be willing to be down with a person. Even when I'm, like, intoxicated, like, that's when your true self comes out, they say. I could never, like, be like, damn, I'm so drunk and fucked up, and I want to do it and do it. I can't.
Wow. So you can't do it.
I can't do it. Out. And there's two reasons. One, because I guess a fear. You know what I'm saying? You never know what could happen. And then that situation, like, what if it's not good? Then you got to explain to your friend that you're not that close with that maybe you don't want to have sex with them anymore. And then that presents a whole nother awkward situation. Could fuck up your friendship. And then two, because what if I wind up really liking you and you don't feel the same way? You want no strings attached. And here we go with that problem. Okay, what about you?
For me, have I ever had sex with no strings attached?
Ever.
No.
I mean,
No.
since the day you were born.
Since the day I was born. Because everyone I've had sex with, I would be in a relationship with. But now, we can't get it mixed up with one-night stands and no strings attached.
Yeah, that's not the same.
Right,
What?
it's
No
totally
strings
different.
attached is continuous sex with this person, but you guys are not in a relationship.
Correct.
One night stand is you never see that person
Correct.
again.
So, no. For
One
me,
night stand, you.
Huh?
You can see a one-night stand again, just not have sex with them again.
No, I'm just saying this one. But
Oh, you got a one-night stand?
honey.
Oh.
Ooh. I mean, wait, so are we doing one-night stands or the question?
No, we're
Under the verdict. Both of y'all have had one-night stands.
I haven't had a one night stand.
Honey. Honey.
I have not.
I have to admit that I have, but I didn't mean to. It had to be a one-night stand because I could
I'm
not.
impossible of having a one night stand because it always comes back. So it doesn't make
But
it
that
one
means
night.
you've never had a bad experience with somebody?
No one's ever had a bad experience.
No. That's not what I meant. I've had a one-night stand because that person did not perform well in our experience. And even though I liked them, I could not get myself to lay down with them anymore, ever again.
Right.
So
So that's the difference with no strings attached, like you said, with a friend. I'm trying to think. Else, man, I would never sleep with none of my friends at all. So that can't be me. And I'm trying to think. No, because I was always in a relationship with the girl, and I just never did it. So I can understand where you're coming from. Yeah, unlike some people, but we knew that from the last loss. Yep. Okay, so do you guys want to talk about one night stands?
No.
What does it say about a one night stand? I mean, it jumps off, it happens.
This coming from a person who's never had one.
I haven't, but I've seen it on TV. I know friends that have had one night stands.
Well, you can have one night stands with, I guess. You're laughing because you're caught.
And I was just about to say, people that you know and have been in relationships with. It's
that's not considered a one night stand.
One night stand is like who you would meet out at the club.
Yes, you don't know this person.
Well, I was young, and I didn't understand. So.
And I've never had a one night stand. I retract my earlier statement. I've never met somebody and just goofed them.
Well, yeah, that to me, that's what I consider a one night stand. You're at a club, you see someone brand new, you've never seen this person before, y'all talking, you go home, you get it in, they go their way, you go your way, and that's that. I'm not talking about that whole where we broke up, and it's a month later, and I'm thinking about you, and I'm comfortable with you, and you call me, or I call you, and we jump off. No,
so what is that, though?
That's some rebound. That's some breakup. We ain't together, but we still got those feelings lingering type of sex. That's not a one night stand to me.
Okay.
Interesting. But for me, one night stands, I've had it. I was really young and didn't have any direction. So, yeah, I was young. I'm from the islands.
That's not an excuse. I'm just trying to label people from islands.
Yeah, all you islanders. I know all of you aren't like that.
No. Me, I am, because I can't say I was sheltered, but I just didn't have an understanding. I was searching for myself, and it took a friend to tell me that, you can't make the guys like you by just sleeping with them.
Right.
You can, there are men out there that will like you for who you are, not just because you sleep with them the first night.
Right.
So, yeah, it was bad, but I learned.
Was it scary, like meeting a guy and then going somewhere with him to have sex? Like, what if he would have murdered you?
Yeah, at the time I wasn't thinking. It was like the thing to do when you were young. We call it pooching in Hawaii. Pooching, yeah. So that's what we did. And again, that's the only thing that I knew to do until a friend of mine said, no, it's more to it than just coming out and doing that. But I didn't sleep with a whole bunch of people, and it was not like intercourse or penetration or anything like that. But,
I know it's really popular nowadays. Actually, it has been probably for at least the past 3 years. People hook up online for one night or whatever the case may be, and that just makes me nervous myself because, and I'm not judging. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I mean, it works for who it works for.
Right.
But it's just like you said, you don't know these people. You're meeting them, and it happens to be a pleasant environment where you're meeting them because you're social. Everybody's having a good time, but you never know what's going on in the back of people's minds.
Yeah. You can get hurt, robbed, raped. You just like you say, you just never know.
So pretty much, if you decide to carry that lifestyle, just be safe. Don't be naive to think that everyone has good intentions, because that's not the case. And
and make sure that you and your partner or friend, that you both have the same understanding and not get any feelings involved, because that's the whole thing with just sex with no strings attached. At least that's what I think that's the meaning is.
And try not to catch feelings. I don't think you can help it, but you can try.
Yeah, and safe sex.
Safe sex.
All of that.
No unwanted pregnancies, no STDs. That's not the way to be.
Exactly.
So, good, bad, and fab does not promote STDs.
Yeah.
We have unwanted babies. If you was my baby daddy and you didn't want the baby and I wanted the baby because we had a one night stand, oh well to you.
Yeah, but then don't come to me for some child support.
I would come to you for whatever the hell I want. You used to get me pregnant.
But
anyway,
if I didn't want the baby, why should we even have it?
Okay, that's a whole nother day. Anyway.
Yeah, because you brought it up.
Okay, we'll be back.
Yeah.
Damn.
We'll be back.
Okay, so the next, we'll be bringing on a guest, and she will be talking about certain things. And so we'll be back. Deuces. This is my deuces for 3 of us.